Oh my God. Hi, everyone. OMG. Yeah, it's been cold where I am. Um, Real cold. So I haven't been on for a minute because of all the stuff that's going on and just, looking at the energy and reading it and watching how this game is going to unfold. It's a cat and mouse game, really, if you think about it. Um, so I've been busy with the program of the detox program with the frequency codes. And if you don't know me, my name is Felicia Priestess Michaela um, Inanna. To also be so light, to just let you know, it's cold. It's a little bit better now. Got a fire and everything going. Okay, so welcome to the channel. Thank you for supporting my books. Thank you for being a part of the Be So Light tribe. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you for being a part of the Be So Light tribe. Get ready because the fun has just begun. Oh, geez, wheeze. Um, don't believe everything you see. Don't believe everything you hear. Just how I see it. Believe only what somebody does, the action. Believe their actions. And I learned that very early in life and learned it through a lot of jobs that I work for. When jobs are always talking about, oh, they're going to give you this, they're going to do this for you, and they're going to support you in this way, they're going to do this, and it doesn't happen. Oh, yeah, we're going to help you with this. I'm going to give you this, I'm going to give you that, and it doesn't happen. Doesn't happen, doesn't happen. And it's because people are good at running their mouth and talking, but they're not good at doing the action part that goes with it. So I am all about what is the action of the person? Does their actions oversee what they say? You know, do they come through? Do they bring forward what they're talking about? My case, yes, I do. I do bring it forward, but I am human and I am fallible, especially if I'm going to come on and then I don't show up because something's happened. But otherwise, when it comes to my medicine and what I do, I follow through. I can't. I cannot follow through. I have to follow through. It's just the way I am. And I think it's because the Capricorn in me too. You just want to complete something. You want to get it done. You want to have it follow through. So when you have action behind your words, it makes it that much more potent for you. It makes it more alive, more beneficial, more connecting to people when you have action behind your words. And that doesn't mean that you say, "Oh, I'm going to sell you this product at $50. Okay, I'm going to sell you this." But then you turn around and you do the opposite of what you were going to sell it for. Okay? Swapping out or being sly on the downside. Standing in your truth and representing. And people who stand in their truth and they follow through and they represent, those are the people I love to be around. Those are the energy I like to be around. I don't like to be around energy of bullying. And those of you know what I mean, bullying energy, gaslighting energy, Um, Lying energy, hate that the most. Tell me one thing, you do something else. I hate that. I hate that the most. Hate that the most. And just kind of not really representing truth. I mean, you're representing who you are, your level of frequency, lower vibration, but you're not really representing your truer vibrational self. Okay, trust me. There's a point behind what I'm saying. So here's the thing. Remember when I was talking earlier, way back when I kept saying, remember, you got to be able to tell the difference between a truth and a lie. Remember what I'm saying. Remember that. Right about now, as a consciousness, you have to be able to tell the difference between a truth and a lie. You have to, because it is your birthright. It is your spiritual birthright to know the difference between that. You know, how is someone falsifying themselves? Do you believe every single thing you see and hear? Or do you have the grace of that divineness in you to say, let me sit back on this for a second. Let me evaluate this for a second. Let me take a look at this for a second. There are some people who don't even take the time to look before they jump. They just jump. They just go with the flow and they just jump. That's good when you're on a spiritual track, you're doing your thing, you trust the universe is behind you. That's an entirely different jump. The jump I'm talking about is if someone tells you to go stand on the bridge and go jump off of it because you follow what they say and you go stand on the bridge and jump off of it, that's because you don't have a mind of your own. That's because you don't have your own divinity to think, oh, maybe I don't want to get on that bridge and jump off of it. Follow what I'm saying? So right now, there is a lot of people that were on the bridge and they jumped. They jumped. Just saying. So I just wanted to reiterate, we are in a spiritual warfare right now. There's no getting around it. There's no escaping the curriculum. And we have to really look at everything in this spiritual time. You know, what a wonderful time it is to be in this moment, to watch everything unfold, to just watch it unfold. The planets and the powers that be in the planets, the gods of the hierarchy above all, the supreme God, the supreme, the one and only creation of everything, rules. And will not let anything be in place that should not be in place. I'll just put it that way. But some people don't learn. And come next month, remember when I was telling you about the great meeting? Get ready for your great meeting. Get ready for your great meeting. Get ready for your great meeting. Okay. So now I'm going to tell you what happened to me. So Saturday, remember what I said. Get ready for your great meeting. Saturday, I got up and, I've been noticing the sky. First, I noticed how, I think it was on Thursday. I think it was Thursday or Friday. I walked out and there was chemtrails in the sky. I said, oh, I think they're all that now. Okay. So then after I saw that, then these clouds come in. I'm like, okay, here we go. Okay. So then overnight, it rained. I was like, okay, it rained. Whatever. But my car looked like it was mudding. Like someone took my car out at night and drove it through a whole bunch of mud. Makes me wonder what was up. It had to come down, right? Just saying. All those particles of the fire and stuff was in the air. We were breathing it in. Breathing it in. And now it was covered all over the car. And just like, whoa. So I said, well, let me go and go wash the car. Okay. This part, I'm going to put a disclaimer in here. I don't have a reason to come on here and lie about anything. Period. I say it how it is. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I speak my truth. I walk my truth. And a lot of people don't like that because I call them out on their stuff. And a lot of people avoid me because I call them out on their stuff. And a lot of people hate me because I call them out on their stuff. I say it the way it is. I'm not put on this planet for you to just agree with anything that I say, but I do say it to get your attention. I do say it the way it needs to be said. So what I'm about to share with you, I'm saying it from my perspective, what happened to me. And I don't care if you believe or not. But those of you that are a part of this tribe, you know me. And you know I'm very dimensional. So driving around, and I'm looking for a car wash place, the Duck Crack or Quacker Crack. Somebody wash a crack at Duck Crack someplace. I don't know what the place. It has a duck on it. Just saying. um, Gonna be 55 in January. Oh my God. Here we go. So anyway, so I'm looking for the car wash place. So I'm cutting down all the way down into this area and coming through past Rayleigh's parking lot. And I'm like, I don't know where it is on this side. I don't know this whole area to where this car wash is. So I'm kind of following guidance. I said, I know I was somewhere over here, but I can't quite remember. So I go out in this parking lot and I cut across and I go to this other parking lot and I'm feeling where it is. And I'm like, I think it's over here. So I'm just driving, just driving. Then all of a sudden, I hit something that I can't see. And it was very noticeable because when I hit it, my head went like this. I went wham, just like this to the side. I didn't hit a person. I didn't hit a car. I'm in a parking lot, okay, looking for this car wash place. Headed in the direction where Taco Bell is, thinking it's over in that area. And I immediately, when I hit, I went like this. And I said, "Whoa, what is this? What's happening? What's happening?" It was so noticeable that it immediately gave me a headache. It immediately made me feel dizzy, like I was going to pass out. And I literally felt the air, like there was no air, like it just went, and there was no sound. No air, no sound, everything for like maybe 2 seconds, 2 or 3 seconds, gone. And I was inside what I felt like was either a vortex or a portal. I hit it. And so, boom, I'm just like, oh, and it was almost like I couldn't feel the car anymore. I couldn't feel like how I was holding onto the steering wheel, like literally, like I couldn't control the car. I was just like, what is going on? I don't feel like something physically happened to me. I feel like something outside of, I ran into something and I didn't see it. So I immediately kind of moved my car into a parking spot and I just parked. I turned the car off. I just parked and I'm still feeling this sensation like, and I'm like, the hell is that? And I'm just sitting and I'm feeling it. And I'm like, okay, okay. And then all of a sudden it just stops. It passes. And then I'm like, taking a breath and breathing. And I said to myself, what the hell was that? And I hear portal, low, very low to the ground. And it was like in a vortex form, but you hit it. I said, yeah. So I get on the phone and call one of my friends up, and I tell her what's going on. And I said, I'm over here looking for the car wash place. So she directs me, and I tell her what happened. And I said, I hit something, I hit something. I don't know what it is. I couldn't see it, but I hit it. And she says, you're okay, you're all right. I said, I don't know. I feel fine, but when I hit it, I felt how the wave or the pressure or the energy or whatever it was, it forced my body to the side when I was driving. I never felt anything like that. Not in that form, out in the parking lot, Riley's. Come on. Come on. Give me a break. So I finally make it to the car wash place. And I'm still a little discombobulated of the whatever hit me. And I'm like, God, I feel like, what is that? Okay. Day goes on. Feeling still kind of discombobulated. I get the car wash, all the nice, funny colors drifting over the car and all this good stuff. And then get home, not home, but home for now. I lay down. I get up the next day, which was yesterday, Sunday, and I'm hungry. I said, let me go get something to eat. But I feel still kind of discombobulated, not like myself. And I said, that felt really weird. I kind of felt like, it was kind of like I felt like I was like, that effect. So we go and we have some breakfast. And I knew something was wrong because all I wanted to drink was hot tea. But I didn't finish my breakfast. And it was my favorite breakfast. I didn't finish it. And I was like, wasn't really hungry. It's like, kind of weird. So then kind of went out, went to a crystal shop, did some things with my friend, and kind of just, meandering around, and got a couple of crystals. That was really interesting. As a matter of fact, hold on. I'm going to show you this. Hold on. Hold on. Interesting. Okay, I'll find that one. Okay. So we go into the shop. It's more to the story. Go into the shop. And I'm drawn to these stones. This one. Kind of bluish. That nice blue tint on it. Okay. This stone is called the K2. K2. Rare. The K2 is a stone that's for the third eye chakra, very high vibe. access to the Akashic records, sees the future with the crystal clear vision, keeps you firmly grounded while meditating at a very high plateau. Okay, K2. It's really pretty. Love it. Go up online. It's a pretty stone. Then I remember I got this stone a long time ago when I first went through my second Reiki attunement, which I really didn't need because I already had the first one. But I went through a second, and I was given this, and this is a blue gold. And this is for the throat chakra. Authentic self, communication, stimulates awareness, psychic abilities, star seed, and galactic vibrations. Yes, please. Self-acceptance, confidence, ambition, enhances healing energy transmitted from the hands. Yes. And by the way, I have to say this. I'm going to put it out there anyway. And I'd already wrote my boss. Well, my boss. Well, she used to be my boss. Well, the mother of the temple. I'll just put it that way. And I told all three of them, the management team. Somehow I made it in the Style magazine that I and the massage therapist in the Roseville area again through COVID. I don't know how that happened. I'm not even at the spa at this time. And I think it's kind of interesting. I won it. But I told all of my past clients, thank you for voting for me. And because there's no other way I could have won that unless somebody voted. So I thank them for that, And it's the healing. Love doing my healing work. The next stone I have, so I wanted to say thank you during COVID. Who would have guessed? So my last stone, this one is called the Volnanite. Bolivanite. This works with all of the chakras. It is Atlantean energy growth combination of fluorite and serpentine. Yes. Creates a healthy energetic boundaries, assists empaths in safeguarding and stabilizing their energy, and profit deep healing. Okay, so that's this stone. So I thought it was kind of interesting that I came across those stones. But here's the thing. After leaving the restaurant, before we went to the crystal stop, all of a sudden, I just could not get warm. I was cold, could not get warm. And it was a cold day to begin with, but it was like I was cold. And then my friend, she was saying the same thing. She was cold, couldn't get warm. I said, something's going on. So we went and did that of what I ran into in the parking lot. It just kept hitting me in my mind. So, hold on. So I kind of just kept saying to myself, what the hell? Why am I still having these flashbacks? Hold on a second. Okay, so this is what happened. I kept having the flashbacks. So I sit out in the car in my parking lot, and I'm sitting out in the sun. I'm taking all the sun in. Car is nice and toasty. I'm hot, and I'm thinking, cool, I'm getting warm. Thank God, I'm getting all the sun in. But I feel like the sun, as it's going through my body, is like raising my body temperature up really, really high. And I'm feeling it, but it feels really good at the same time. Kind of weird. Anyway, so I keep having flashbacks. Literally, and it's like the flashbacks I'm having is really, really slow. It shows me this is what I drove through. So just imagine like a top cylinder, and then here, and then a bottom base here. Okay. So what happened when I was driving, I hit, I'm trying to drive a car. Okay, that's a car. I'm terrible at drawing the car. So when I hit it coming in this way, I went through the center of this. So whatever frequency energy was coming down this way, I got hit with it like a force, and it was showing me what happened. It was like the family above was telling me this is what you hit. I couldn't see it, so this is this vortex thing. It was floating across the parking lot, unseen, can't see. But me being the Capricorn I am, guess I was just a little bored. I don't know, and hit this thing. Went straight. So here I am. I'm in the center of it for how many seconds, and then I exit out. Okay, and I'm feeling like, what the hell just happened to me? So that's what they keep showing me, and I keep having the flashbacks of it. I'm still having the flashbacks. Not as aggressive today, but yesterday it was off the hook aggressive. So I said, okay. By the time I got back, and I was feeling kind of tired, and I said, I need to take a bath. That's all I kept thinking. I got to get in the bathtub. I got to get in the water. So I got in the water, had my friend scan me. She goes, no, you're fine. I'm not feeling anything. I said, something's not right. I don't feel right. Leg was hurting me. My lower back was hurting me because I pulled a muscle. Yeah. I'm always pulling something. And so I could feel the swelling all around up in the top area of the hip and everything. It was swelling. It was all sore. And so I said, I'm going to soak in a bathtub. So I get in the bathtub. I get all my oils. I started working my oils. I did a frequency in the bathtub water. I did a color frequency. I called it in and sat in it and did everything. Well, my body temperature was sky high. And then afterwards, it was back to normal. I was like, the hell? And today, normal, nothing. And I'm sitting here saying, but today I feel like I'm just kind of coming back, but still kind of discombobulated, whatever I hit. I just wanted to come on and share that. Be aware there's a lot going on in our planet right now. And our star families and a lot of the Star Galactic Federation is definitely out in the stars. There's definitely a lot of alignments going on right now with the planets that's causing a lot of shifting, and things are shifting to take place for us to move into our higher galactical energy. The world that we see and that we are a part of right now is not going to be what it is by the time we hit January. January is going to be an entirely different story. Entirely different story. And last night when I was sleeping, I was seeing things that was kind of alarming, but I have to sit back and see if it's something prophet. But it was it was it was just kind of weird, the kind of dreams I was having. And it all dealt with White House stuff, and I just thought that was kind of weird, some of the things that I was seeing, and I don't know. But it was just weird. It was destructive. It's kind of like the movie White House Down, or White House Down. Was it White House Down? Or there's two movies about the White House. Fall Down or something. It's about that. That's what it was. And it was destruction. Almost like the tarot card, how the tower was blown up with lightning and everything. That's what this dream was representing. The tower. The White House was representing the tower. And I was just like, whoa. So I woke up and I was just like, what in the hell is this? So be aware. Be aware, be aware, be aware. Stay up on your frequency. Please, 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 because of the amount of cold air that is coming in, especially if you live in California, and all of a sudden we're just getting hit with this rain and this coldness, and then it goes back up to warmth during the day. It's kind of severe, and it actually um, causes your body temperature to keep changing so much, and it can wreak havoc with you. So please, please, please make sure you do that chewable vitamin C. Oil the feet at night with clove oil is so soothing and good for your body. It feels so good. It's good for your feet. Putting that clove oil on the bottom of your feet, along with that Obis oil on the bottom of your feet, and putting on socks on the bottom of your feet. So, and make sure you change your shoes out instead of wearing flip flops. I had to do that. So, yesterday, in the midst of everything else I was doing, I had to get some shoes because I'm like, a lot of my other shoes were kind of broken down. And I was like, it's time to get new shoes. I wanted some clogs. I said, I want some stepping clogs, and found leather. Loved it. But when I walked in, the lady looks at me and she says, "Hi, can I help you?" And then she goes, she looks at me, she sees I'm in the flip flop. She goes, "Yeah, you need to get some shoes." And I said, "Well, that's why I'm here." And then she says, "Well, how can I help you?" "Well, I gotta find me some shoes that'll fit my feet. And I know what I'm looking for." And I said, "Thank you." So I said, "I came to the right place. I'm looking for shoes." Yeah, I know I have flip flops on, but come on now, give me a break. So she's calling me out. I need to get some shoes. Well, that's why I came there. So anyway, make sure you put the oil on your feet and slather on some nice base oil like sesame oil or avocado oil or olive oil to the bottom of your feet, something that's good, and massage your feet, and then put your socks on. hmm And then just make sure you massage the back of your neck, all up through the back, right up in here. These channel points where we receive our messages get a little tight, you know. Make sure you take care of that area. Yeah, just make sure you do that. And, make sure you drink lots of water. Lots of water. And still keep doing that wonderful nourishment of healthy vegetables and chlorophyll, liquid chlorophyll, mint flavor. Just saying. And if you need to really kind of keep things moving along, I love working with the plant chickweed. Chickweed, you know what? Chickweed. Now, okay, hold on a second. Let me back up. Let me tell you something about this. Okay, remember, we're going through some weird energy times, and people are not gonna go check things like you want. So I'm in Elliot's, and this was, I think it was Friday. I think it was Friday. That's Buddy. Buddy's stretching out. Um, so I'm in Elliot's, and I'm looking for chickweed because chickweed is good for if you've been bad and you had something in a food that could cause you some mucus problems. If you take the chickweed, it breaks it up so that you get rid of all the heavy mucus. I was kind of bad at pizza. It was good pizza dough. Had garlic and everything on it. It was so good. Couldn't help myself. It was really good. It was a really good pizza. Garlic. Anyway, so I'm in Elliot's looking for the chickweed, all right? And they tell me they don't have it, and I don't see it. And I'm like, okay, could you call the other store and see if the other store might have it? And so the girl calls and she's like, oh, they don't have it either. Spirit tells me, yes, they do. The other lady didn't know what to look for, and she didn't even bother looking over her shoulder. It's at the other store. So I just tell the lady, I said, no, it's at the other store. I got to go. She goes, well, she just said it's at the other store. So I leave. and I go to the other store, walk down the aisle, Spirit tells you right over here. Look right on the shelf in the other brand, and there it is, sitting right there, chickweed. Kind of like the same thing when you ask Barnes and Nobles to go to check to see if there's a book on the shelf for you, and they put you on hold, and they are supposed to be looking, but they're not really looking. Maybe they are. Who knows? When you're on hold, you don't know. And then they come back and say, no, we don't have it in stock. And then you go there physically and walk up and then find the book yourself. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. When people say one thing and they're not following through. They're doing a half-ass job. Or they give you the illusion that they did it. And then when you go in and do it yourself, you find out, oh, you find it yourself. And what you're getting is real. You're finding it. Oh, there it is right there on the shelf. Oh, there's the book I was looking for. You told me it wasn't here. Or you said you didn't have it. Notice how I'm saying that. Anyway. So I just wanted to bring that up to everyone. And I want all of you to have a wonderful day today. I will be coming on to do a reading that I didn't get a chance to do last night. And I ask each and every one of you to take care of yourselves. And I'll be on tomorrow. I'm going to do some teaching about frequency and how to bring that into play. So everyone be good to yourself, and I will talk to you later. Much love. Bye.